97X, the Quad Cities Classic Rock Authority. It's Bill Stage, and I am with my friend Glenn Cole. Well, virtually we are together. How we doing, Glenn?
Doing wonderful.
That's awesome.
Hanging
It
in
is.
there.
It is time to get a little bit of an update. Glenn, of course, is the head brewer over there at Geneseo Brewing Company. It's weird times, man, and as far as the brews are concerned. So, are you guys keeping busy over there? Still doing carry out, right?
We're still doing carry out food, carry out cans to go. We have a new little project that we're trying to throw together. Just trying to gauge some interest right now. So if you are watching the video and you're interested, we are planning on picking out one or two GBC recipes, beer recipes, if you're a home brewer, that you'd be able to pre-order a recipe kit. So I would weigh out all of the grain, crush it, weigh out all the hops, and you would just pick up this ingredient kit, and it would have all of the step-by-step instructions. And so if you have the homebrew equipment, which we would list out, you'd be able to brew a GBC beer at home. So
that's awesome. So it's almost like interested. Oh, sorry. It's almost like a Blue Apron kind of thing, but for beer lovers.
Right. Yeah. I haven't checked, but I'm pretty sure a lot of, the places that we all normally get our homebrew ingredients right now, a lot of them aren't doing it.
Yeah.
And we have all of the ingredients at Geneseo Brewing. So what better to do on your downtime if you're a home brewer than homebrew? A lot of us don't normally have the time to homebrew most of the time. So now's a really good time to get a batch together. So yeah, the idea is to do a pre-order. I think we're going to do two different recipes, probably our Stardust Queen Hazy IPA and Vikings Beard Amber Ale. We'll do a pre-order kind of thing, and then have one after a certain date be able to pick them up. But we also want to do kind of one of these Zoom videos, conferences, and do kind of like a virtual brew day together, so that everybody that's doing a brew, we can all kind of drink and chat with each other, ask questions for the people that aren't as experienced in home brewing, and get some involvement together, so we could all kind of hang out and brew together.
Yeah, that's a great idea. And if you mentioned if somebody doesn't have the equipment, you're going to try to list out what exactly you need and try to find some good deals for people out there, right?
Right. And chances are, I mean, it's a really short list of things that you need. Chances are you probably have over half of it in your garage and you don't even know it.
Nice.
So yeah, we'll list out the required equipment. I'll post some links of the cheapest stuff that I can find, because everybody should. I mean, if you've ever thought about getting into home brewing, now is probably the perfect time. But while you got the time to do it, so we'll figure out a cheap way for everybody to kind of get into it and get you just a straight up recipe of a beer that if you know GBC beers. Vikings Beard is one of our #1 sellers. That's probably a good one to start with. And yeah, you'd be able to make a beer you're already familiar with.
I just came up with a great name for this.
Oh, I'm
Brew
excited.
Apron.
Brew Apron. Boom.
I mean,
it's so close to Blue Apron.
You can have that one for free, Glenn.
Okay.
So of course, Craft Quad Cities, they do a really good job about keeping up to date on what's going on, who's doing the carry out and delivery, and what's going on in the world of craft beer. Do you have anything else people need to know about, Glenn?
There's not too many updates from last week. I did just get off the phone with Clark. He's one of the owners over there at Midwest Ale Works. They just got in all of their canning supplies, all of their labels. They're waiting on just a couple of things, but he told me they should be good to go for to-go sales by the end of the week, if not sooner. So definitely be checking up on Midwest Ale Works over there in East Moline, their social media. Yeah, it's a little loud. I'm actually outside. I'm not in the brewery. Zoom just does these great backgrounds, so it kind of looks like I'm at GBC, but I'm sure there's like
you're
all
working.
These grainy things around me too. But yeah, Midwest Ale Works, keep up on their social media. They should be able to have to-go beer by the end of the week.
That's great news. All right, Glenn. Well, you stay safe out there, buddy.
All right. Appreciate it.
For all the info, we'll post a link at 97x.com and on the app and all that. And make sure you stop by GBC. Great food and great beer. The curbside or just to go? How does that work for you guys?
It's curbside. So call it in. We got our full menu. We're doing different lunch specials, different dinner specials, different weekend specials. We got a great one that we've been doing on the weekend where it's a full flatbread pizza, dinner with salad and cake and beer. All of the big package. You can get it for 2 people or 4 people. It's really cheap, and you get beer included. So, yeah, check out all of our specials on our social media, and our full menu is available and all kinds of different specials.
There you go. Glenn Cole, Geneseo Brewing Company. Check it out. It's Bill Stage on 97X.